Alright, just did Majin Buu. Moving on to Ultimate Gohan. Let me tell you, the last time I tried to do this character, it was atrocious. But we're gonna stay positive. So, Adult Gohan, he is a stun-based technical. He offers a lot in his kit. However, he is probably the most, well, maybe not the most difficult to be. I'd say top 3 most difficult technicals to play. Um, they kind of decided that the way they wanted to balance him was making it so that his things aren't the easiest to hit anymore, which is fine. I think that's a perfectly decent way to do it. But that being said, um, it definitely hurts him a lot in terms of people playing him or ability to play him. Specifically mine. I struggle with this character, but that doesn't mean that I think he's bad. Anyway, moving into the character, his passive. So his passive will weaken and stagger enemies. So it's an ability that staggers and weakens enemy heroes. Whole adds a stack to the enemy heroes, as you can see whenever he does a skill. Here, I'm pretty sure he'll do it soon. Yeah, you see the little dot underneath their legs or whatever. That is how many stacks. Once you have any attack after they have 2 stacks, will then stagger them and apply strike and energy defense down. The amount of strike and energy defense down that is applied is based on what attack will then be triggered afterward. If it is a rush attack, it will be not that high, but if it is a super attack, it will be an insane amount. So if you build your stacks and then you super, your damage that you do to them will be crazy. It is a physical attack, and once again, it becomes a stun or a stagger attack whenever they have the stacks on them. As we can see here, there's the stun. His skill 1 launches a strike attack in a set direction, and it will apply energy defense down. It also adds a stack to the enemy hero that it hits. If you re-enter the command within the same time period, so you can press it again, it will then put an energy wave out, which will do obviously energy damage, and it will do extra damage if you hit the strike first, because you now have nerfed their energy defense. But then that energy wave will apply strike defense down, so now they'll be weak to energy and strike attacks. And it will also add another stack. So this is an easy way to get both of your stacks on them. This also pushes the enemy away, so you can kind of push them away from you. You can combine this with your skill 3, and it will push the enemy further, and it will increase the effect of their energy and strike defense down. So they will take even more damage. The skill 3 obviously being an install, as you can assume, but we'll get to the skill 3. The skill 2. So, you warp to a target location. It used to be like you just teleport to a target, now it's like you warp to an AoE that you're putting down. Makes it much harder to land, but it will create an AoE effect, and it will knock the person back in the direction you came from. If you knock them into a wall, it will stun them. If you knock them into an ally of theirs, it will stun them. This will also add one of your passive stacks onto them, and because it's an AoE, it will also do damage and knock away other allies that are in the same AoE. If you combine this with the Power Unleashed, it will have them go significantly further away, and it will deal even more damage if they hit a wall. So very, very good. The Power Unleash, which is your install, it is an AoE attack that also just immediately applies Flee, which then forces them to run away. Then you can just immediately use your skill 1 or your skill 2, even if they're on cooldown, to then increase the attack of one of those skills, and then immediately be able to use it and to apply the effect. It's very, very good. Just makes it so you can quickly do one of these. It used to be that you could do this and you could do both of them, but the time in which it's affected doesn't really allow you to do both of them anymore. His ultimate, you kind of just create this AoE where it will do energy and strike damage. Uh, I think it it adds a stack if it strikes an enemy on the first hit, so that would apply the stack. You can also move while doing this. If they already have stacks, it will then just stun them, and then it will apply flee if they don't have any stacks, so they'll be forced to run away. But let's get into it. Let's get into a match. Alright, we have healing, attack, and cloudy cloak, which is not necessarily the best for us. But that's fine. Yeah, I definitely didn't explain all of his skills to the best of my ability, but we can look at him. He just has a lot in all of his kit. I think he was definitely the first of this type of character where it's just constant debuffs. The only character that gets close to this, like prior to his release, was probably Kid Gohan. But even Kid Gohan, just like, he was still much more of like a defensive to my allies type character. I'd say the only character that is similar to this now would probably be Kid Buu. You could argue first form Frieza, but I don't really think so, just because first form Frieza is more of like a summon type character. We have a Vegito, which is very good for us. Now, normally I would go build up with this character, but I think we're going to go strategic escape. You want to get your skill 1 first. And then you can get your skill 2, but I get my skill 3. Just for the extra debuffs that I can then apply. Alright, he seems to want to go down and do this first. You should not be doing this. You should be definitely trying to get the... Alright, there we go. Push him that way. Get the stun. Alright. It was very dangerous for us, but we managed to get out. We're going to go with strategic escape. Alright. Yeah. He's using his ult. He used his ult there, which is probably not the best for him, but like, I was just gonna let because we didn't have super start, I was just gonna let the tower go, to be completely honest with you. They took the Kai. He's back farming, which he definitely should be. Like, that is the right play, so that he can get caught up. We can just leave him. Ulting? That's crazy. Alright, we're gonna go with this one. I want to kind of be a bit more DPS when I play this character. I think you should go more of a defensive build in a general sense when you play Gohan, but like, this Vegito is definitely being very considerate. I just had to get out of there. Yeah, the Vegito is very good on our team, which is definitely a huge bonus. Man, that Goku is just throwing out his ultimate. It is kind of crazy. Yeah, the Goku on the enemy team, not very good, but like, doesn't really need to be good whenever, you know, you're playing the most broken character in the game, I suppose. Yeah, it makes up for it when the Vegito is definitely like going in the right, making the right plays and everything. We want to go defense step. You basically always want to go defense step. Like, I feel like that's just kind of a no-brainer at this point in this game. Imagine if I just wasn't dealing with that shit. Um, all right. Play some defense for a second. Sorry, I know I've been quiet, but I'm just kind of focusing. There's not really a reason for us to be that much in it right now. Yep. Just gotta bow out of that. And go after their tower a little bit. So, definitely didn't do great on that one, but like, it's fine. We definitely got a little bit of chip. I think the Vegeta might get the... Oh no, he didn't go for it. I'm the lowest level person outside of the, fucking Boyo in the game, so we're definitely gonna have to, like... Oh, he got the boss. Big sad. It's fine. We're definitely gonna get the third boss. Got that tower. Got a max Gekishin burst on it, actually. Yeah, the 17's right there. We're just gonna move in. Pop it one good time. We've been pushing a lot of fights, which is another reason for why, like... Damn. I didn't think that would catch me. That one was definitely just like, we went to the boss, their team went to the boss, we did not go to the boss like that. I definitely think that had we all pushed to the boss, we would have been fine, but like... Man, the spam pinging is unnecessary though. I gotta go. Yeah, I'm not doing the best with this character, and I feel like that's definitely showing, unfortunately. I think what we're gonna do, because they want to defend, and like, I think that's great and all. Alright, there we go. That's a play. Let's do this. They have no DPSs. Alright, well, I might have died, but like, I got a decent amount of tower damage there. The Godku is also getting some tower damage. Yeah, that's a max Gekishin burst. Like, one more poke does it. I definitely also think I did a pretty good play earlier. I just wasn't able to finish them off, unfortunately. The Godku on their side is defending. We gotta fucking... Yeah. The Goku definitely was doing good. I wish he wouldn't have pinged as much, but like, it's not like he did bad. We got MVP. That's crazy. Give the Goku a like. He did really good. Yeah, we only died 3 times. We got a good bit of assist. We did decent damage too. We can look at our debuffs as well. We buffed and got debuffs from like... Yeah, debuff time to enemy heroes is like 179 to 103 seconds. That's pretty good. Buff times to allied heroes, yeah. I think we did really good. We were present at every boss. Definitely worthwhile. Goku didn't give us a like, but the Vegito did, and I don't think the Vegito did bad. I just think that he was engaging in a little too many team fights. But yeah, I think that was a very successful video, showing off the character. He is a playmaker. If you practice with him, he is a very good character. Obviously, I am not the best with this character. I would go as far as to say that I'm pretty bad with this character, especially after the nerfs. I'm definitely one of the people who benefited highly from the fact that he was broken, that he would just teleport to people with this skill too. I used to be able to hug walls and do it, and you're technically supposed to be hugging walls much more than I am. I'm definitely not doing it the best. But we did get one stun off there on the Goku, I remember, and then like on top of that we were able to, I was more so using the debuff strategy with my skill 1, which I feel like you should probably lean into more now, because the skill 2 is a bit more of a skill shot. But I definitely think we were doing alright. You should probably build this character a bit more tanky, but I like the strategic escape just in case I do want to rat. But it is also not the easiest to rat whenever you have a bunch of different obstruction-based characters, which is why I think they put the buffs that they did, if we want to look at it real quick, to this one, where I was going damage. I might have been better off going Art of Decoy, because... Oh. Got my phone going off. But what I was saying was, like, you might be better off going Art of Decoy, because every 10 seconds you can just make it so that you get your vanishing step back, which is really good. But yeah, I think that's it. That was pretty good. But yeah, that's adult Gohan.